Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for another special virtual collab with none other than Munchie Momma. Hey Laura, my beautiful, lovely. I call her my sister from another mister, and I'll tell you why. Fun fact, you guys, it is awkwardly creepy how much alike we are. I know, right? Let me tell you this. So, I found Laura in her 1K celebration video, popped in, congratulated her, and ever since then we have been inseparable. You guys, inseparable. She popped into my 500 celebration video, and we were talking about shows on Netflix, and we were talking about Supernatural, and it was just from there, pew, fireworks, pew, fireworks, pew, 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 just like that. Fireworks, you guys. I'm talking about from shows to how we are as people, colors that we like, you name it. And then it was weird, well, kind of weird, kind of funny. At that time, we were deep into the COVID lockdown, if you will. And on my Facebook, some of my family and friends were passing around these little let's get to know you kind of quiz things. And I was like, hey, Laura, you want to do something fun? And she's like, okay. And she's probably like, what? Alright, what are you talking about? And if any of you don't know who Munchie Momma is, what rock are you hiding under? And as always, her link will be in the description box below for you and you and you and you. I see you. Naughty. You're naughty. She lives in Canada. And so I copied one of those little let's get to know you type of thingies. And I filled it out for myself, sent it to her, and then she filled it out, sent it to me. And y'all, we were like, what? Are we from the same parents? And they were just like, for some reason, I don't know. Awesome. You guys, I love her. I freaking love her. She is so quirky. She's just as quirky as I am. She's beautiful. I love her. You guys, her hair is beautiful. She just cut it. Not like cut it off, you guys. She just got it trimmed. It's okay. Simmer down. Simmer down, y'all. Simmer down. It's okay. You're gonna be alright. So, but yeah, we have the best time, the funniest conversations ever, and I just love collabing with her because, well, okay, so I have needed to do a baking video for a long time because I have had cooking after cooking after cooking, and as y'all know, like the 3-way collab I just did with Parker and Shannon. Love you guys. Thank you so much for that fun ass collab. Wasn't it fun, you guys? Did you love it? Thank you to all of my brand new subscribers. You guys are absolutely freaking beautiful. Your comments to me have been so, some of them have been extremely emotional, very emotional for me. And I've told those of you who know that they have been very emotional, so I cannot thank you guys enough for the outstanding, unbelievable love that you have already shown me. I do want to thank all of you that have sent your well wishes to both of my parents that have tested positive for COVID. They live in Idaho. And also the love and support that you have shown my sister, who was just here visiting from Idaho as well. My twin sister was here for our birthday. We just celebrated our 40th birthday, and she came for a week and stayed, and she did a video with me and did a live, and we had so much fun where we met Shannon, and Shannon popped in and she said hi to my sister, and you guys had fun with her and got to see us together. So that was nice to have my sister here visiting, and it was incredible, and you guys showed her so much love, so thank you for showing her love while she was here. So thank you to all of my new subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys, and especially for enjoying who I am, because this is not easy to handle, you guys. Not a lot of people can handle this. What's happening? I don't know what you're doing over there. So, anywho's, My husband's over there doing something, and I can't see because I got a bright light in my eye. But, so thank you guys so much. And I came across, so baking, that's what I suffer from something shiny syndrome. And what that is I'll be talking about something and something else will pop up and I can't just focus on one thing. So if that's what happens, it's my something shiny syndrome. And my intros do tend to be long, so I apologize for that. Also, sorry not sorry. Bing bong. Back to the baking. So, when I needed to do another baking video, I immediately came to Laura because she loves to bake, I love to bake, and I was just like, girlfriend, will you please do it? Do you wanna with me and do this and that? And she's like, yes, I've wanted to bake. I'm like, I knew you did because I felt it in my heart that you and me should do something like this. I knew it because I love you, right? I knew. And so I went into my little, Rolodex file. Yes, I still use one. Just kidding, no I don't. Maybe. And I came across this Christmas lasagna and I was like, what? It is beautiful. And I want to make a Christmas lasagna, which is why I'm in Christmas attire. Yes. Enjoying spicy. My chonies are Christmas. I won't show you guys. I'll spare you. But my Sokovich Schmowskis are Christmas. Do you see them? Can you see my Christmas socks? Hurry them up because they're getting out. I think I pulled something. Maybe my groin. I don't know. Whatever it is. Who cares? It'll go away. Moving on. So I was like, girlfriend, let's do this. And she's like, okay. I was like, yeah, okay, let's do this. You guys, let's pop over here to the magical island that happens to live in the middle of my kitchen. Okay? And let's check out these ingredients. Do not be intimidated, okay? Because this one right here, I'm gonna make it easy for you, okay? Stick with me, guys. Let's do it. All right, guys, so we have this divided into the different parts that we're going to be making. So we have it into different sections. So one's going to be for the shortbread cookie layer and one's going to be for the peppermint cheesecake layer. So this is the ingredients for the shortbread, essentially red velvet, a shortbread cookie layer. So we've got the cocoa powder right there, we've got the salt, we've got flour, we've got powdered sugar, red food coloring, and we've got our butter, and then we have we have our sprinkles, dividing the layers. Look at sprinkles, sprinkles, sprinkles. Yes, you can never have enough sprinkles, okay? So, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. So, moving on to our peppermint layer. Yes, there is peppermint extract in there. It's not just clear. Powdered sugar, green food coloring, we have Cool Whip, and we have cream cheese. Fun stuff, people. Fun, 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 fun. Our number 13. We have our holiday M&Ms, our mini marshmallows. We have our whisks back there. We have our beautiful, stunning, hand pinstriped kitchen mixer. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get set up, actually, with our stand mixer and a medium bowl right next to it. And we're going to get started with our first layer. Okay, guys, so it says the first step, we're going to preheat our oven to 350, and we're going to lightly butter our 9x13. Now, I do live in the South, so we don't speak lightly butter. So, I just buttered the 9x13. And make sure to get your little crevasses, okay? Get in your crevasses. Really good. Okay? And we're going to set her aside. And I also did want to tell you that in part of our step, you're going to make it call. Let me talk to you guys for a sec. Okay? Normally I would talk to you guys about this in the ingredient section. Okay? But it calls for, and now Laura had the same issue when it called for the white chocolate pudding mixes. Y'all, no sir, no ma'am, I don't care who you are. If you ain't ordering it off of Amazon, you ain't gonna find it, okay? Now, I did find it. It took me 3 stores to find it. at our Ingles, but y'all, it was only in sugar-free, and it was not in a 3.9 ounce box. It was a 1 ounce. Y'all, I ain't gonna buy freaking 8 boxes of that shit. Nope. So, what I used was the cheesecake pudding box. And that was a 3.6 ounce. So I just got 2 of those. So, hey, that works for me. Okay? So, now, Laura used vanilla flavored. So, hey, you do you. If you can find it and you're a miracle worker and you found the 3.9 in the white chocolate sugar bowl, then hey, you freaking won the lottery, and I will come give you a big hug and say, yee-haw, you done did it. Amen. I love ya. So, I'm going to put that out there too. So, there's that. My first issue with this recipe that kind of PO'd me. But I went ahead and made my pudding mix last night. And so this is, hey, look at, isn't that a cool green? Love it. I love that green. Give it a big old smack. Hey, good job. Kind of like smacking an ass. Good job. Yeah. You know, football players do it and, you know, kind of play with it. And if you do make yours the night before and you put it in the fridge, always put the cling wrap all the way down and press it down on top of it. That way it'll prevent a film for, you know what I'm trying to say here. You just, because y'all are smart cookies. So, and these are Hausers. Wanted to throw that few things in there for you. So, we buttered number 13 lightly, if you know what that means, because I don't, I'm in the South, we don't know that shit. Anyway, butter your dish, make your pudding, or do it that way. So now we're going to grab our little small bowl, and now we're going to move on to the first step. Okay, we have got our small bowl, okay? Alright guys, so I am done mixing the flour and the cocoa powder and the salt. Okay, so if you hear any noise in the background, my husband's making dinner. I'm making him wait way too long, so it's my bad. It's just the hobbits. He's hungry. So I mix them all in the stand mixer. Let's pay our attenciones to our beautiful stand mixer. What do we have in here? Good question. We have our butter and our powder sugar, okay? And we are going to, it says in a large bowl to do this, but I'm like, you know what? No, I'm breaking up my stand mixer, guys. Lock her down. Give her a good smacking. Yes, I like to smack things, guys. I don't know, just give her a good two doots, Good job, you can do this. You got this, because I don't have the strength to do it. So, let's get her in, get it right, get it tight. Am I right? I am, because I always am. Just joking. No, I'm not. Anyways, so we're going to set our dry right here to the side because we will need it in just a second. What we're going to do is called creaming process till smooth and creamy, and then we will return, guys. Okay, so now that our butter and our sugar is all nice and creamed and beautiful, we're going to start adding our dry, which is our cocoa powder, our flour, and our salt. So we're going to do that slowly, incorporating. I normally, when I'm doing dry into wet, I do in 3 increments, just, as a little thing, little side note, just what I do when I do. If y'all don't know this about her, she also has a vlog channel, you guys. I know, right? She vlogs, oh my god. If you just can't get enough of her on her mukbangs, go try her vlogs. You guys, she does a weekly weigh-ins. She does, she makes homemade buttons. Did y'all know that? She makes homemade freaking buttons, y'all. Oh my god. Too freaking precious. And, she does grocery hauls. I love her grocery hauls. Oh my god. And she's even done an online shopping haul. Can you believe that? And, she does, oh, she had this, the first time that she did, planting veggies on her beautiful, you guys, her deck is absolutely freaking stunning I love her deck. She has, I mean, if you've seen her mukbangs, you've seen her deck, obviously, because she's done them. And then she's also had her best friend Jessie out there, too. So, you've seen it. But I'm just saying, you know, her deck is absolutely stunning. So, she planted her first veggies on there on her vlog. So, have you guys seen her latest mukbang? Okay, can we just talk about her Taco Tuesdays? Not just the last one that she's done, but, I mean, them in general. I mean, holy shiitake mushrooms, you guys, right? Freaking A. And then, so since Parker sent her the Taco Bell sauces, and how much she loves the Verde one, oh my gosh, and then hoarding it from her family, girl, I would do the same. Yep, nobody be touching that shit. Damn, that's mine, nobody touch. I will say, let you do it. With my little mini spatula. Right, honey?
Right.
I'll take it down. Well, no, I wouldn't. Because if y'all see my husband, he could take me down with his pinky. He knows, what is that cool move that you can do? That side?
Armbar.
Armbar. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, y'all. It is the funniest thing to watch him do. He used to be a CO. So he knows some badass things. Take you down with this pinky. Oh my god, yeah, as I was saying, something shiny syndrome, you guys. Bear with me. God dang it. Yeah, her Taco Tuesday, but you guys, before that, she did sushi and nudes. Yeah. And her nachos, y'all. Her freaking nachos. She just did a loaded nacho, though. And then before that, she had a KFC mini feast. You guys. I mean, come on. On. My sister is just banging them out, the mukbangs that she is over there in Canada. My little bug. Okay, first increment. I'm sorry, I'm just going on a tangent because I freaking love the shit out of her. I love you, Laura. I love you. First increment in, and we're gonna give this a swirly do. I'm gonna go on with the second and a third, and then we'll be back once it's all mix-a-rood. Okay? I love you guys. Okay, so now that we have accomplished our dough, look at you, aren't you beautiful? Now, it is time to make our red velvet. So, I have my Wilton red. Whoop, where are we? There we are. There you go, Yahtzee. There we go. She said she used 1 tablespoon to achieve her deep red. So that's what I'm going to start out with. See how that looks, and we'll be right back, guys. Okay, so now that we have our stunning, look at that red color. I'm gonna take it out of there for you. Hang on a second. It's like Play-Doh. I'm gonna grab all the stuff in the bottom. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's the red hair color that my sister wishes she could have. Look at Nene. Take a screenshot of that and take that to the hairdresser. Tell her that's the color you want your hair to be. Now do it. Because now we're going to take all of this and we're going to place it in the bottom of our 9x13. And we're going to press it out evenly. And then we're going to bake it for 18 to 20 minutes. And this is going to be our shortbread red velvet cookie bottom, which sounds freaking amazeballs because, as well, if most of you do know, here in the South, red velvet is a staple. And yes, I am scraping the teeny tiny bits. Well, number one, because as most of you do know, I don't waste shit. No ingredient get wasted in this house because our time and our money are very valuable here. So I don't waste a single thing. And also too, because we're gonna be using this for the next step. So there's that. 2 reasons. Number 1 is most important. So we're gonna move that aside, and then we're gonna grab our baking dish, and we are going to plop this, and we are going to press it down evenly distributing it through the 9x13. And like I said, we're going to bake this for, it says around 18 to 20 minutes. So take it out, cool it, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Alright guys, there she is, all beautiful, and I am not even about to take credit for the perfect levelness that is, because my husband had to come do it. Like I said before, in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes, and then we are going to rinse out the bowl and come back to make our next layer. Okay, so now that our shortbread cookie dough bottom is over there cooling, we're moving on to our cheesecake filling center. So I have my cream cheese in there, and we're going to add our powdered sugar in there. So we're going to dump that in there. Try not to make a mess of that one this time. And again, we just want to pulse this so we don't get the whole up into our fizzes. And I also did, like I said before, we don't waste any ingredients, because in baking, like Shannon said, she doesn't, you know, care too much for baking because it's science. And yes, it is. Don't waste your ingredients in baking too, because then you're not really, you know, adding all the ingredients. So with your cream cheese paper, people, cream cheese paper, scrape that biatch clean. Okay, so now that we're all smooth and creamy and dreamy, we're gonna plop her back on. Add a Cool Whip, beep beep beep, and our peppermint extract. Now, let me say another little doodaddy about this. This crazy ass broad wrote in there a whole she said in here, let me make sure I wrote that down, I think a whole tablespoon. Was that what she said in here? I don't know. Teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever she said, of peppermint extract. Okay, so if you are an extreme peppermint lover, then absolutely go ahead and go bonker, go nuts, and throw your clothes off. Howdy do whatever you do in your kitchen, boo-boo. And add that by all means. But peppermint, mint, almond, lemon, orange are extremely potent extracts. Obviously, because all the extracts are made with alcohol in them, which heightens the extremity of their doody-daddies. You know what I'm saying. Thank you for getting my drift. So if you don't want your taste buds to be blown out of your mouth and not really enjoy this, my go-to when using peppermint, mint, almond, and those things, I will only use a 1/4 teaspoon. In this particular recipe, I will be using a 1/4 teaspoon of peppermint along with a 1/4 of almond to kind of offset that. And the reason being is because we have the red velvet shortbread cookie base, and also because I'm using the cheesecake pudding mixture. Almond, for me, complements shortbread and also complements a cheesecake flavor of a cookie base that I would use when I make my cheesecakes. So that's why I'm kind of doing half and half. I don't want to obliterate anyone's taste buds with peppermint, and also it complements the shortbread cookie and the cheesecake as well. So that's why I'm doing a half and a half. So you do whatever you do, boo-boos, because I love you and it's your kitchen and it's your dessert going in your pie hole. So you do whatever y'all want to do, and that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and add my Collab and my extracts, give this a good mix, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have that all beautifully whipped, where it holds its shape just like that, that's what we're looking for. Nice, thick, and beautiful. Ah. Now, we're going to spread this on top of our cooled cookie layer. Look at that. Da, da, da. Beautiful. And then the next step is to prepare your pudding layer, which I showed you all that I did the night before. So we're going to place this. It says to place it into the freezer while we do that. So I think it took me, to prepare the pudding, it just tells you to place the packet with milk, mix that, and then your food coloring. So that took me all about, what, 5-10 minutes. So I think I'll just put this in the freezer for 10 minutes and then we'll come back to the next step. Okay guys, there she is. Oh, isn't she just beautiful? Just, you're the cutest little thing you've ever seen. Anyway, so I used my offset spatula. You of course do not have to use such a tool. It's just, I have a gazillion gadgets because I'm a baker. Here's the butte. Side angle, bottom, turn, flaunt, vogue, Snapchat, bing, Instagram, got it, good, okay. In the freezer she goes. Now this is, like I said, the point where you would make your pudding, or pudding. I just like to make fun words up as I go. But I already made it. So I'm going to set her into the frosser for about 5 minutes and then pull her out and then plop the pudding on top of her. And I don't know why I keep calling it a her. I don't know. It's just comfortable for the moment. I don't know. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I will be doing dishes in the meantime and playing my iHeartRadio to, I don't know, I may play some Justin Bieber, throwing it out there, okay? Don't come for me. Okay guys, we are back from the freezer and we have our green jello pudding layer, which, like I said before, I made into cheesecake flavor because I was not getting the white chocolate sugar-free crap. That was the only one I could find. So, anywho's, so we're back from the freezer and now we are going to add our pudding layer. I'm sorry, you guys. It is 9 o'clock at night. I am tired. This is what? Say who? Come again? That's my cat meowing at the corner of the room that is completely in the dark, and now is getting his ass whooped by his brother. Anyway, okay, cool beans. So I'm exhausted, and now we're adding our pudding layer. And then we're going to add Cool Whip to the top of that. So, grabbing my pudding layer. I was going to say Jello. Well, it's jiggling like Jello, so anyway. I'm going to plop that on. We'll be right back. Okay. Confession number 150 million times 10. And then add another. Yes, I did spend another 30 minutes putting that into the top layer. So we gotta set this in the freezer for 5 minutes, come back, plop on the Cool Whip, and then we'll return. Alright guys, so we have our beautiful Christmas tree. I'm gonna have our 1.5 cups of Cool Whip, and we're just gonna top it on there, cause oh, look at that. It almost looks like a Santa hat. Oh my god. You guys. Okay, now this is going to be fun for me to do. Oh, well. That's just the... Okay, these are just happy blobs now. And that's just what's going to happen. And what is this 1.5 cups going to do? Are you kidding me? Oh, hell no. Hell no, party people. Hell no. Thank God we got the eco size. Well, my husband is a Cool Whip fanatic. So, I mean, we're just gonna, okay, that was an extra, that's probably an extra 1/2 cup. Let's see how far that goes. This is a big freaking, this is a 9 by 13. Guys, this is what I'm saying. People that write these recipes on Pinterest, and then you go to make it, and you're like, what in the Sam hell? Is this even your recipe? Where did you get this recipe? Is it someone else's recipe? You tweaked one thing in there, and now you're calling it yours. Where did you get it? Because this ain't yours, because you sure can't find a recipe. So I need your Hausers. I'm gonna go ahead and say at least another half cup of the Cool Whip for the top is what you're gonna need, because it's still pulling up the train. Not cool. Not cool. So the time for it to set the green layer, it said 5 minutes. Might as well double that too. Sorry if I bump the camera. So set it in there for 10 minutes. Although I did not give it the jiggle. It's not jiggling. But you know what? I'm just... Okay. So when you set it after you put the green pudding, 10 minutes in the freezer. And 1.5 cups, make it 2.5 cups. Yeah. Okay guys, so it is the next day, but TBH, it is 1:25 in the morning. I couldn't wait because decorating is my favorite part of everything, and you will see why here in a second. So there it is, all lovely, out of the freezer. So it is 3.5 hours, so in between. Not too little, not too much, just right. Well, we'll see here in a second. So, as far as decorating goes, you guys, so it mentions sprinkles, marshmallows, and the M&Ms. Well, I have those, and so much more. Let's get on to this so much more, shall we? Yes, I think we shall. So, as far as the sprinkle department goes, I've got us covered. Now, I have these little guys, and sorry for the shakiness. It's a mixture, focus, thank you, of little jimmies, big ones, small ones, you know, the usual. Then we've got, of course, the M&Ms, okay. Then we've got the regular marshmallows, but over here we've got candy canes. For little baby candy canes. And now these are all things that I have like accumulated over the years, because you guys, my sprinkle game is so on point. Any occasion you need it, I've got it. Give me a call. Cupcake wrappers, neat, I got it. Jumbo, mini, regular, I got it. Any season, got it. Give me a call. Okay, love you. DM me, PM me, tweet at me. I don't know. Whatever you want. Let's get to these little dittas right here, because you're like, those are just marshmallows. No, they're not, silly goose. So these are a little trick that I first started doing when I was doing Easter cupcakes, and I use them for Easter bunny ears. You probably may have seen them or done them yourself, but you just cut the marshmallows on the diagonal in half, and then you dip the sticky side into the sprinkles. But for these, you guys, essentially what I was going for, this is a Christmas lasagna. So if you kind of take them and you hold them up, see how they're kind of rolled like that? Oh, shoot! Slip for little suckers. They kind of look like a shell, like a pasta shell, a filled pasta shell, right? Right? Am I right? Too much time on my hand and it's too early, you guys. Give me a break. So, these are my filled pasta shells for our Christmas lasagna. Get out of here, right? Get the heck out of Dodge. I can't and I just won't stop. Miley Cyrus, I love you, girlfriend. Anywho's. So then we got these guys. So, you guys, Sprinkled Apartments decoration station is a go. Houston, we are about to take off and get this sexy thing just on freaking point. Martha Stewart, eat your heart out. Go back to prison, sister. Ah, Snoop Deal Double G, come on over and let's hotbox my home. Please and thank you. BRB, guys. Guys, now, I'm not one to toot my horn, but mother effing tootly toot 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 beep beep. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Look at this, you guys. What the shit? This is what exhaustion and wackadoodle will get you every single time. Perfection. Just kidding. Oh, God. OCD. And, loving what you do because you like to bake cake. I need your house. So this took me about, where are we at now? Okay, an hour. Yeah, so an hour. And now that it's been an hour out of the freezer and we've got condensaciones going on here, I will probably put this back in the freezer for about 5 minutes just so it can set back up again. Wow. But you guys, check it out. Check it out. Oh, look it up too. Look. Look at all the cuteness. Does that not scream just Winter Wonderland on top of Winter Wonderland? Now, I didn't add the regular marshmallows because those ones that I made, there's plenty on there. There's plenty going on here, okay? Plenty. Look at the little candy canes, you guys. Look at the little candy canes. God dang it. So yeah, going back in the freezer for about 5 minutes because I had to mess around for an hour. And there we go, you guys. I'll come back and I will cut a slice. All right, party people. The moment we all have been waiting for all dang day is here. I'm so excited. Laura, I hope you're excited too. Oh my gosh, girlfriend, we definitely picked a winner. This, I think, y'all, is an absolutely must bake for your Christmas morning, dinner, breakfast, brunch, lunch, what have you. It don't matter. This is super fun to make with kids, absolutely, hands down, by yourself, whatever you guys. If y'all like cheesecake, if you like red velvet, Cool Whip, sprinkles, M&Ms, whatever. And another thing about the M&Ms, I was torn because these are just the regular holiday M&Ms, but they also do have holiday brownie center M&Ms, which would be fantastic with this. And the options, y'all, are endless. You could throw whatever you want on top of this. And again, going back to the pudding mix, use whatever pudding mix you want within means that would pair good with peppermint and chocolate. Because essentially, y'all, red velvet, again, is just chocolate dyed red. That's all that is. So, and then the cheesecake flavored pudding mix, all that happy horse manure, all that good jazz. So, again, go nuts, have fun, you guys. This is absolutely incredible, super fun, and incredible. Now, I don't know if y'all are going to put your marshmallows in sprinkles and then freeze it, but I necessarily wouldn't because they're already hard as it is, the sprinkles themselves. I don't know if they need to be frozen on top of already being hard. That just didn't make sense to me. And then the marshmallows, to me, in my mind, if I could still eat marshmallows, I would want them fluffy. Because in my mind, when I think of a marshmallow, I think of a fluffy marshmallow. I don't think that I would want to put a rock hard marshmallow in my face hole. So, to keep quoting Carrie Blaze. Just fucking hilarious. I just can't, you guys. So that's why I decorated at the very end with all of that, because I don't think any of this needs to be frozen. That's my personal opinion. I don't want my decorations to be frozen on top of this being cold. So you do whatever you want to do, y'all. That was just my personal preference and why I did that. So to show you up close and personal the beauty that is. And it helps to, when you're cutting also, to keep paper towels, because when you do make your cuts, wipe it off and then make your next cut. That way you're not dragging everything into your next cut. It works wonderfully. And try to use a knife that's, do not use a jagged knife when you're cutting this. Use a flat edge knife when you're cutting anything that is like this, that's cold, cheesecake-like. Always use flat. Do not use serrated. Just a tip for you. Nice, easy, sharp cuts. That's why. Sorry. Just not telling you. But when you do cut, it's going to bleed like this, obviously, because you have the Cool Whip going down into the pudding and all that. So you're not going to get the perfect picture that she has, because that's just stupid. But, I mean, as good as it gets, though. You get the gist, because you all know what's in it and how it was made and stuff like that. But isn't that just freaking precious? I mean, come on now. You can see the layers better in the cross section in here. You can see the red cookie right there. Look at that. Look how perfect that is, you guys. Isn't that awesome? I love it. This is absolutely fantastic. Laura Sweet Pea, thank you. I always freaking get that all mixed up. I hope you had a fantastic, amazing time doing this, just as much as I did. And I cannot thank you again for doing another collab with me. I love you, girlfriend. So thank you all so much for joining me for another virtual collab. Thank you, Laura, so much for being willing to do this with me and doing another one. I love you so, so much, my sister from another mister. And I cannot wait to do another one with you soon. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. You guys are so amazing to me. Thank you for all of your love and support. And I just adore y'all so much. And I hold you so close to me. And I give you so much love. So please, you guys, if you it before you do it, I will always continue to give you tips and tricks so your shit can turn out amazing too. You can stay up till 2:40 in the morning and bake it or cook it and have a ball. So, you guys, from my home and my heart to all of yours. That's right. You, and you, and you, and you.